Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September the 15th, 2020. And today, what you're going to be doing is writing your introductory paragraphs for your culminating writing task. So, we know that on yesterday during our Google Meet, what we did was we brainstormed and supported our ideas in preparation for writing an essay. So, what you did was you picked the text that you are going to choose to write about for your culminating writing task. So, you should have either chosen from the Declaration of Independence, The Lottery by Shirley Jackson, Antigone by Sophocles, or I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr. Today, what we are going to do is we're going to begin going over the writing process. So, like I said yesterday, you know that each day you're going to have one portion of your essay that is going to be due. So today, what is going to be due is your introductory paragraph. And what this video is going to do is it's going to walk you through how to format that paragraph. So in order to do this, you're going to need access to your unit text or whatever unit text that you chose. So that is Hope, Despair, and Memory and your other supporting text. You need your culminating writing task directions, which is attached to this assignment. Before you get started, I would like for you to review your culminating writing task directions. Again, please remember that if you're having some trouble with understanding what the writing task is asking you to do not hesitate to reach out to me via email or just send me a private comment in Google Classroom, and we can set up a time where we can meet so that we can go over those directions again explicitly so that you can be well on your way to writing your culminating writing task. So, like we were talking about on yesterday, the most important thing when you are writing your introductory paragraph is going to be your thesis statement. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work together to organize the introduction paragraph of your essay. So, let's discuss to ensure that your essay is organized around a thesis statement. Remember that a thesis statement is a statement that summarizes the key points of the text. So, all good writers and all good essays have a great thesis statement. So, when you write, you need to have a central idea that you are trying to communicate to your audience, which must be presented as a declarative statement, which is going to be your thesis statement at the end of your first paragraph. So it's going to tell your readers what you're writing about. And it also kind of gives you some organization for your writing so you know how to format your body paragraphs. So if you look on the screen, you will see an example template of a thesis statement. It says the speech, historical document, short story, or drama, and then you would insert the name of whatever text you chose by whoever the author is, support Weisel's central idea in Hope, Despair, and Memory by conveying similar central ideas with their use of, so let's just say, for instance, I'm using imagery, biblical allusions, and figurative language. So let's just say I chose Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream. My thesis statement would read, the speech, I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr. supports Weisel's central idea in Hope, Despair, and Memory by conveying similar central ideas with their use of imagery, biblical allusions, and figurative language. That would be my thesis statement, which is going to be the last sentence of your introductory paragraph. So, what you should do, you do not have to use this thesis statement template, but I would strongly suggest that you do because it's already there for you and you know that it's formatted correctly. All you have to do is literally fill in the blank. Now, with your introductory paragraph, it's always important that your introductory paragraph has to begin with a broad general information, such as general background on the pieces that you're going to talk about. So, like I said on yesterday, when you're introducing these text, obviously you want to introduce the name of the text with the author. That can be the first sentence of you starting out. So you want to go from broad to very specific. Your broad information is just going to lead your reader into your thesis statement. So your thesis statement again should be the last sentence in your introductory paragraph. So that means that you're going to start off with generalized information. 2 or 3 sentences, no more than 2 to 3 sentences, is going to include brief summaries of what both texts are and what they talk about, the title of the text, and the name of the authors. Then you're going to have one transition sentence that kind of leads the reader into what the thesis statement is, and then you're going to have your thesis statement. So at least you should have 5 sentences for your introductory paragraph. So we are going to stop here today because our next section that we're going to talk about is actually going to be our body paragraphs. So I hope you all have a wonderful Wolverine day, and please reach out to me if you have any more questions.